Hey guys, Demon Wolverine here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to save up for a fursuit. Now, I will say this right off the bat. This will not cover minors. And the reason for that is simply because minors can't enter into a contract. If you want to get a fursuit and you're a minor, talk to your parents. That's the best thing that I can tell you. Talk to your parents, see what they want you to do, if they'll even agree to it at all, and if they don't, wait until you're older. This is a luxury, not a need. You don't need this right now. You can wait. The plus side of waiting is that fursuit quality and technology increase exponentially as the years go on. So if you wait, say you're 13 now, and you wait those 5 years to become 18, and you're able to legally enter a contract, there might be fursuits out there that we can't even imagine today. So there are good sides and bad sides to it all. Don't be discouraged. Just understand that this is a thing, and it's just going to be something you have to deal with. So, when it comes to saving money for fursuits, a lot of people get really scared because life gets in the way. Bills, rent, tuition, student loans. All these things are intimidating, and they need to be taken care of. You need to house yourself. You need to feed yourself. Where does being able to save for a fursuit come in? I'm going to show you. So here I have some 5s and a 10. We're going to pretend that these are arbitrary amounts of money. They're going to be whatever we want them to be. If they would stay still. So, first, let's take school out. That's the $10 bill. This would either be tuition or student loans. School haunts you forever. So, with that, we're already down quite a bit of money. What was once $30 is now just 20 right off the bat. And I dropped one. And now it's 20 again. So then we have your rent, which hopefully, if you're smart, you live with roommates. And I say this because the majority of furries, the majority demographic of furries today are people in my age group, in their 20s and 30s. And most don't own their own homes. Most live in apartments and stuff like that. Roommates are a great idea if you want to save for a fursuit. They're also a great idea for many other reasons. So, we have that. Now, car insurance and car payments. If you don't have a car, then that will be beneficial to you. But depending on where you live, you may need a car. Now we have 2 more left. This one goes to food. So, now we have covered all the basic necessities. You took care of your student loans. We have paid for food and clothing. We have paid our car and everything else. So what do we do with this last $1? This is your discretionary income. The rest of it is your disposable income. This is your discretionary income. A little bit of economics. what you do is you take your discretionary income, everything that is not a necessity, and you split it up. You split it up logically. Do you need a new fan in the house? That's discretionary income. Do you have an emergency fund? That also falls under your discretionary income. So this is a $5 bill of discretionary income. I could split this 5 ways. One could go to a fan. Another can be put into savings for emergency purposes. And another could be used for a fursuit fund. And that's how it works. It works just like everything else. It's not some magical idea. To save for a fursuit, you treat it like you treat everything else. Personally, I like to treat it as a savings fund. Because that way, I know that I can only put money in it when I have the money to put in it. There's no shortcuts. So, with that in mind, this is just a basic breakdown. I know that life is way more complicated than just a bunch of 5s and 10s. But, does it really have to be? Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Will it take you a few years to save for a fursuit? Very possibly. Considering what job you have, how much you're paid, where you live. If you live in New York, you're probably going to be saving a lot longer than someone who lives, where I do. And that's just because cost of living is completely different. People have waited 10 plus years just to have the money to be able to do this hobby. That's a lot of dedication. And that's an amount of dedication that you can show yourself if you give yourself the patience. And that is the key to all this, is patience. Now, as for me, because I build suits myself, I have a little bit of leeway. I can get away with more suits for less money. But not everyone can do that because not everyone can build. So that's your other option, is that you can try to build one yourself. You can do it very gradually and in pieces because you can just use the money that you have at the time to get the things you need, and then just continually do it, and eventually it will become a thing. But if you are set on having a specific maker make your suit, you really just need to get into the mindset of saving. And even sometimes I'm in a position where I know I need to put money into my savings, my actual savings, and I can't save for anything, for anything for pleasure, I can't save for that poster that I've been wanting. I can't. Because you have to adult. So, be an adult, and eventually you will reach your goal. Another idea is to make a schedule. You map out how much money you get. You map out how much taxes is taken out of your paycheck. And you just go from there. You take out your costs, what your disposable income is, what your discretionary is, and you figure out from there how much each week can you, by the books, put away and not put yourself in a hole. If you're good with math, this might be the better option for you. If you're horrible at math, this might not be a good option for you. So hopefully this taught you guys something, and hopefully this will help some of you guys who are seriously trying to figure out how in the world you afford a $2,000 costume and how you can even justify it. And you can justify it by saying you worked for it. You worked your damnedest. You got here because you wanted to get here. That is the sweetest feeling of all. So good luck, you guys. Have fun saving. And hopefully, sooner than later, you'll be able to get the suit that you've always wanted. Bye!